Hey, I'm Alex.
I'm Philip.
And I'm Gavin.
And we're Drive Drive.
And you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
I'm Sarah from The Music Enthusiast, and today I'm joined by my friends, Drive Drive. How are you?
We're doing well.
What time is it there? Have you guys had your coffee yet?
I've had like 2 coffees.
It is
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Yep, 6 p.m. I'm already on my energy drink.
Just after the
So,
coffee.
Yeah.
So you're just on caffeine overload, honestly.
Yeah.
You're not going to
I have a
stop.
problem. Sure.
He's never not on coffee, honestly.
Caffeine's a heck of a thing.
I feel like that's your brand, sort of. It could be.
Yeah, it slowly became mine for sure. It's just a thing. People either see me carrying around like an iced coffee cup, usually, like at every rite, or it shows it varies, but
My personal favorite is when we're at a coffee shop at a meeting and Alex shows up with another place's coffee smuggled in because he likes that coffee. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like
I'm loyal.
it's great. It's brand loyalty, but at the same time, it's like
Or
that's
he'll
an
get
issue.
he'll get coffee on the way
To
get
coffee.
to get coffee.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, I've done that before. Don't worry about it.
I don't like showing up to a place tired, so I'd rather be tired by myself. And then when I show up, I'm like energetic and like not like, bags under my eyes, like exhausted.
it's the way less cool pregame, I think.
Pre-meeting.
I've been a fan of you guys since before you even released music. Somehow you popped onto my Twitter feed, and then I followed you guys and we became friends instantly. So I am so proud of you guys and like everything you've accomplished.
Thank you.
We're also
Yeah.
proud. We're very polarizing, obviously.
I'm glad our
Um,
music didn't suck.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah, that'd have been embarrassing. Imagine if you like were really big fans of us and then it was really bad.
Imagine getting us off your future Spotify playlists. Just like, wow, I made one mistake and it's all downhill from there.
If your music sucked, I think I would support you guys as a band, but not your music. But good
just want
to make good music.
Yeah.
You're gonna friend zone our music.
Exactly. Oh, you're not another internet pop band. Then what are you? That's the big question.
What are we?
Well, the thing is, we are another internet pop band.
But we're also not.
There's
another
nothing
internet pop?
special about us.
So just move on.
I like that slogan because I just really, when we started the band and kind of when I was thinking of the idea of kind of how we wanted to be different, we just really wanted to connect with people and definitely play shows, just because I feel like when I started it, I thought that a lot of people were just kind of putting music out on Spotify and never like playing shows. So that to me felt really weird. And I think, playing shows for me is like the whole reason why I wanted to be a musician. Seeing all these like internet bands, which is fine if like you want to be like a, one of those, but we just always wanted to like meet people and interact and just put on crazy live shows. And
And now without live shows, like how have you guys been handling things? Because playing live shows is a big thing for a band.
we've been driving each other crazy.
Terribly. Handling it terribly. It's been awful. No, we've had to, obviously there's a lot of adjustments. At the very beginning, you had to kind of navigate, all right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to meet? But that was where we were probably our most productive. We finished a lot of demos for our songs. We kind of just were able to settle down and think of like, all right, when things either open up or with the future, what are we going to be doing, and kind of put our best foot forward. And so obviously it's been very tough, but we made the best of a bad situation and did all that we could with as little as we could, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And you're totally doing that and you're totally rocking it. About the band name, when I first started liking you guys, my parents thought I was like stuttering. They were like, "You mean drive?" I'm like, no, it's Drive Drive. But like, were there any other band names along the way?
Yeah, I had like a long list that I think I tried to look up one day because I was gonna screenshot it and post it, but that was like a million iPhone updates ago. I really Drive was kind of the first idea, and then there's like some other like old heavy rock band called Drive, and I was like, man, I don't like that anyways. And then for some reason, I think I was just watching the movie Drive, and then it just like, then I started thinking about all the getaway car chase scenes, and then I was like, drive, drive, and I was like, with exclamation points.
Put your point across.
But yeah, I really, oh man, I had so many terrible other names out there. It'd probably be embarrassing to put them out, but maybe I can think of some like later on. I'll let you know. But it's such a weird process to like come up with a band name. It's honestly like I was pulling my hair out just because I was like, it needs to be cool, perfect. Like it has to encompass like, I didn't want to use like a band name generator or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
hey, it worked for Post Malone,
But
but
for Childish Gambino.
Childish, yeah, it works for a lot of people.
Honestly,
I just didn't want to
should have done that. But
Yeah, really missed something there.
Youre So Cool is such a bop. It's your latest release. How are you feeling about that?
feel pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
It's pretty cool. No pun intended.
It's yeah, that's one of our like hardest hitting songs we've put out. It's very different from other stuff we've done. So I think it's definitely just one that people weren't expecting, especially after Love is Complicated. It's like more of like mid-tempo, like low key, like a good driving song. And then You're So Cool kind of just hits you right in the gut. It's been really cool kind of seeing the response, and we've definitely put a lot of hard work into that one.
It's also great. Oh wait, you're gonna go. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that song's been on the burner for what, like a year now, over a year.
Yes.
Like that song's been, it's been a long journey to get it to where it is now, because we started out writing it one way and then we weren't really feeling the themes of that. And so we're like, all right, let's try writing it as this other thing. And then we're like, no, that doesn't feel right either. And then we started writing in the lyrics again, and we finished the lyrics, and then we got in the studio and our producer was like, yeah, this is okay. And then we're like, okay, cool. So I think we wrote that song like 4 times. Like the
Yeah.
lyrics, we wrote the lyrics 4 separate times.
About 4 different subjects.
Yeah. And then we kind of ended up on like talking about critics and not caring about like what people think of our music. And yeah, we all felt good about that meeting. So
Yeah. And on that same subject, we thought it could not just relate to us, but relate to anybody in terms of being bullied, having internet hate, because I think in this new age, everyone's starting to see that. Everyone's on social media. Everyone might experience that hate, and it's never fun. But at the end of the day, you just have to be yourself and say, hey, I don't care what you think about me. I'm going to do my own thing. And I mean, that tagline is like, oh, you're coming at me. You're so cool. Like, okay, great. But that's really what we want to put across, because, you know, we see the YouTube comments about people hating on our music and or reaching out and being like, you guys aren't that great. We're like, cool,
Bro.
cool. Okay, we're going to keep doing our own thing because you don't run our life.
yeah, there was a comment on the Love is Complicated video, and someone's like, you shouldn't be wearing a Nirvana t-shirt. That's like, this is a disgrace and Kurt Cobain would hate this. And we're just like, cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, dude.
Thanks for the helpful criticism.
Yeah.
What I liked were all the comments like from our fans that were like, really, dude? They're like, it's just a shirt. And they're like, that's taken a little far. So we didn't even have to, I don't even think we
let our people respond for us.
Yeah.
No, it's just kind of funny, but
Put on the hater blockers.
freaking trolls, man.
Love them.
Yeah, love to hate them.
Well, I mean, oh, I got that. It took me a second.
Time.
Why should I get that?
Is that a thing? Is it something?
Go on.
Getting hate means you made it technically, though, right?
100%.
We would love to think that.
That's
yeah.
how I sleep at night.
That was the case. I've been famous for a long time.
Honestly, all the negative comments are probably coming from either of us.
My mom.
Just making fake accounts because we know it's going to get somewhere.
My mom's always tried to keep me grounded. She's out there creating all these fake accounts.
Like your mom.
Give up, go back to school, please, for the love of God.
And then my grandma,
Mom.
then my grandma's there to defend us.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like Drive Drive has evolved, like between your latest release to even like your first release. Like, do you feel that way too?
Yeah.
I like to think we're de-evolving. I like to think we're moving backwards, just constantly. So in a way, it's like evolving.
I think starting from like our first song, just because we like really with it, like we kind of knew what we wanted to do, like what our sound was, but working with the same producer has helped us a lot too. And just like we've all kind of grown, and with our sound, we're not just trying to like, so, there's probably some releases where we, like we're two in our heads about something or whatever. And I think now we're at this point where we're like, all right, we know kind of exactly who we are as people, individuals, and we're going to incorporate that in the band. And any songs we write now, we're pretty much like all in on them. So we always want to keep growing, and just the sound to just keep evolving into something different. We never want to like be the band that has like 4 of the same albums that kind of just blur together.
What's coming next? Love Hate was released like 2 years ago.
So weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
We've got some stuff cooking. I mean, this is probably the most like ahead of the curve we've been, because we've had time to like be in the studio and work on stuff. So we've definitely got more stuff to release, and you'll be seeing some cool stuff soon.
Now you can stop with that. It was funny the 17th time, but now.
Someone like come back here and count how many times he said that.
Yeah, let's are you editing it? We'll just
Yeah,
counter at the bottom.
I'm gonna do that just for you. I'll do it.
Ping, ping, ping.
This is a fun question. I feel like you guys will have so much fun with this, but if you could describe your music as an animal, which animal would it be?
A liger.
No,
No.
because that's unnatural in nature. So that's not where you want to go.
Oh, a little rabbit. No, I don't really know. That's
That's a question.
A jaguar.
Alrighty, we're getting somewhere there.
What about a wolf, because they have to travel in packs?
That's also a good one. Hey, Mads, if our music was an animal, what would it be?
No, I know you guys personally, so it's like koala bears.
All right, so Mrs. DeLuca is not helping. I like wolf. I like jaguars.
We're actually
Also a big fan of bears.
jaguar wolf hybrid.
I want to say
We
wolf.
actually don't restrict our music. Really, I think that each song could be an animal in itself. Yeah, I don't know. I maybe wolf. I don't.
I'm gonna say wolf pack. Wolf pack. Final answer.
Wolf
Got
pack,
it.
jaguars.
Wolf pack. One man wolf pack.
Amazing. Last question. Do you have any favorite artists at the moment you want to share?
Honestly, I've been listening to a lot of like throwback music. So Third Eye Blind for me. A lot of 2000s, like early or like late 90s alternative stuff. So
What are you listening to?
probably
don't-
something weird, avant-garde.
Yeah, I have not really listened to music that much recently. I guess always Frank Ocean. I'm always listening to Frank Ocean. But
I love Frank.
yeah, The Neighborhood. Always love The Neighborhood. So good.
Honestly, I've been listening and getting more into The Weeknd. I know he's a little known artist.
Who is it?
Exactly, out of Canada. You might hear about him in the next few years.
But
Yeah.
blowing up.
Up and coming.
Really, I mean, I know everyone's listening to him, but I was like, oh, okay. And going back and be like, oh, I actually are really loving these songs. So he's just one of the small ones.
Amazing. Well, it was so much fun to talk to you guys. It's always fun to catch up, and I can't wait for you guys to take over the world.
And play Canada.
And
Yes.
play Canada.
Very important. Come
yeah.
to Montreal.
Yes. Wait, tell us one thing that we have to eat when we go there.
That's not Tim Hortons.
Or poutine.
Both of those, but also beaver tails. I think we're pretty known for that.
Wow.
What is that?
It's not an actual beaver tail.
I-
It's like a pastry. I think it's like some bread pastry thing. They sprinkle like you could pick like chocolate syrup with like candy and stuff.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Huh.
Sounds like a sugar coma.
It really is.
Sounds like it would go great with the Yoo-hoo.
You'd have to smuggle it over
Yeah.
there.
If we come out there and visit Montreal, I'm gonna bring you a Yoo-hoo for sure.
Better because I want to try it. I've never heard of it before.
Prepare to be underwhelmed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
pre-
underwhelmed.
Prepare to want to brush your teeth immediately.
I'm ready for all the cavities. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, thank you so much again.